Child Crisis, Arizona. Well, I tell you, you know what? When you hear about that, you hear that phrase about that organization, everybody just automatically feels better because they know what kind of good work they're doing. And if you don't know, I've got somebody here that's going to tell you. The CEO, Torrie A, and dealing with parents who are not doing it right causes an awful lot of other folks to come to the conclusion that maybe parenting isn't such a natural skill after all. Do you find that to be generally true?
We do. Parenting is definitely a learned behavior, and at Child Crisis Arizona, we want to continue to support all parents. We really feel that it's the thing to do to reach out to parents across the valley and teach them the skills that they need in order to parent their little ones, their teenagers, or children with special needs.
But just because they may not have those skills, it doesn't mean automatically we can brand them as bad parents.
That is correct.
They just never picked up the talent.
They didn't have the role models necessary in order to learn the parenting skills that we all need.
What do you do about that?
So at Child Crisis Arizona, we really feel that the prevention side of abuse is important. So we are expanding our parenting classes currently, not just in Mesa, how it used to be for 25 years. We are doing parenting classes over in Phoenix, and we've just expanded with a new nonprofit partner.
The good folks at?
Goodwill.
Yes, because I know that they would want you to mention which partner is a part of this, because they are doing good work. Child Crisis Centers of Arizona, you've been doing good work for so long, and how is it that you're managing this merging, and what comes out of that?
So we always had a center-based approach for our parenting classes and family resources in the past. So what we've done in the last 6 months is we have looked for partners in the community, and our goal is to take the services to the community where parents live and where it's convenient for them. So one of the barriers that we were seeing at Child Crisis Arizona was transportation. And it's hard, and it takes lots of time to get to our center. So we asked the folks at Goodwill, you have wonderful space throughout the valley. Can we come in and do parenting classes in your sites?
But isn't there a resistance, an automatic resistance from parents who have the children, who feel guilty because they feel that everybody is saying, no, you ought to know that. It's an automatic thing. Look at the mother lion, look at the bears and the cubs. How do you get them to finally acknowledge the fact that there's a long road ahead and they've got a lot to learn?
Well, we just encourage parents to come in a non-judgmental environment and pick up skills. I think many people believe in lifelong learning, and we want our children to always continue to learn. So I think we're being good role models as parents if we continue to learn about ways that we can parent better.
It's always amazing to me how resilient the kids are. Don't you find that true as you work with children of all ages?
We definitely do. In the actual shelters where the children are, it's amazing. People think that shelter, it's so sad that there's 78 children in emergency shelter right here in Maricopa County. But the children come in, they might be sad for the first day, but they thrive in that environment. They have 3 structured meals a day. They have the structure of a routine. They go to preschool or early Head Start with Child Crisis Arizona. They have the same consistent, loving staff. They get to know, and they really thrive from their developmental, where they rank on a developmental skill when they come in to when they leave to physically. They gain weight. It's amazing. They open up, they blossom when they're with us.
And they discover some grown-ups they can depend on.
Absolutely. That's part of just the consistency of having the same professional staff and the services that we provide. These children will do very, very well with us.
I hear some willing voices from all over the valley, all across the state right now, hearing this, knowing that the classes are available, but they don't know where they are and when they are. Help them out.
Okay, so our new classes can be found at childcrisisaz.org online, or people can call our phone number. And the Triple P parenting classes are starting at Goodwill and 2 of their locations, So we're reaching out to the folks in Peoria at the Goodwill Career Center, and we're also reaching out to the folks in Chandler at the Goodwill Career Center.
Now, can people also call Goodwill if they just happen to remember that? Will the Goodwill people know that these are going on?
Absolutely, they'll know that they're going on, and it will be on their website as well. But the best thing for them to do is go to childcrisisaz.org and look at our class schedule and find a spot that's convenient for them to go to.
It's nice to know that at one single spot, everything you need to know about how to be a better parent. I may call them myself, because it'll be good for grandparents, too. This is Pat McMahon. Stick around. More Morning Scramble.